of miniature bull riding, and we're going to do it on a big scale here tonight. What an awesome crowd that we have on hand tonight, friends. And again, friends, I want you to have a good time right now, friends. I'll introduce myself. I'm Blaine Partridge. I made the trip from North Loop, Nebraska to be the voice of your bull rider here tonight and tomorrow night. And I want to know one thing. How many of you come to have a good time with me tonight? Come on, let your hair down, get loose. Somebody scream. Oh, my. What a super good time we have tonight. Again, friends, the most important thing is that you are going to be a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about a top man. You talk about a man that in these parts doesn't really need an introduction. But I'll tell you what, friends, he is a fan of bull riding. Not only is he a fan, he's got some up-and-coming bull riders coming up, and he likes the fact that this is probably one of the best reasons that we got some of the top bull riders coming up in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, multi-time champion of the Professional Bull Riders Tour. Here he is and his lovely family. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chris, Kylie, Brad, and Blaine Shivers from right here in Jonesville, Louisiana. Sam, friends, your hosts. And I tell you what, they pulled out the stops and they have done everything they can to ensure that you have a good time here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, joining the Shivers family out tonight. Some people here that have done an outstanding job with these kids, and they're putting the miniature bull riders on the map. From Lockney, Texas, say hello to Cerillo and Lily Leal. Texas, here they come. Oh, I mean to tell you what, friends, it's getting hot, and it's going to get hotter even as we speak. You know what, friends? You talk about some great bull riders. And these young men will approach this bull riding, the sport of bull riding on a big scale. They'll approach it like the big guys do. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your class for the 2012. We had one here in February. We're back again in July. Let's meet our cowboys right now. Look at them. They're youngsters. 6-pack calves and clubs of steel. And they've got greens and they've got golds. And I'll guarantee you what, friends, when you see them and how they perform on the big bad miniature buckers, you're going to appreciate the skill and talent that each and every one of our players have tonight. Here they come, friends. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite all right.
Kind of on the left, next to that real short kid.
Quietly. You can scream if you want to. Maybe you got some favorites out there. Let them know you're out there. Let them know you appreciate the Jonesville, Louisiana on a Friday night.
Kind of green.
Outstanding.
He's got that thing on his vest.
They're shacked up and ready to go. I'll tell you what, friends.
He's about the 10th one this way.
They're probably out there right
from
now.
that side.
And probably their hero is Chris Shivers himself. But before it's all over with, friends, and before we even buckle bull tonight, I'm going to tell you who else is their heroes out here tonight as well. But right now, friends, it would be virtually impossible to tell you about
see that real short one out there?
championships that these cowboys have won in their young career riding bucking bulls. But right now, what do you say, friends? We need the top junior cowboys in the junior division in miniature bull riding. The number 2 man is Ken Cravens. Let's say hello to him as he steps forward. Say hello to Ken as he comes out. Tips his hat to you. He's the number 2 man. He's the number 2 man behind the number 1 man. Here's a guy that makes his home out of Fort Scott, Kansas, and he's darn sure here because he wants to win a world championship. Say hello to Corey Pullmeyer, Fort Scott, Kansas. Oh, I need to tell you what, they're coming on strong in the senior division of the miniature bucking bulls. Fort Scott, Kansas cowboy. This is Trey Holston. Watch him ride tonight. Here he comes. The number 1 cowboy is Keyshawn Whitehorse. Say hello to him. I'll guarantee you what, he'll make an outstanding power ride for you here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, check out our contestants. Now, friends, give them all a big round of applause as again they stand alongside the people that bring it to you. The Leal family of Lockney, Texas, and our hosts, the Shivers family right here at Jonesville, Louisiana. Friends, I'm going to tell you something else. We talked about heroes, but there's no doubt in my mind that these young men here have heroes, maybe perhaps their dad, or their grandpa, or perhaps an uncle. Friends, I'm talking about the people that had to be away from our land and our country so that we could have a country. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I tell you what, when I go to bed at night, I know and like to know the fact that our country is being protected by artillery, our armed forces 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, these kids might have had a dad that returned from duty in Iraq or Afghanistan. Maybe they have a grandpa that served our country in World War II. And a lot, again, friends, is the fact that freedom is not free. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm going to ask our veterans to please stand. If you will, if you have served in armed forces, I'd like to have all of our veterans please stand and be recognized. And ladies and gentlemen, I tip my hats to the veterans. They have made it possible for our young cowboys to ride on American soil tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now I invite you to share in a little Americanism right now. As again, friends, I want to ask you to stand and remove cover as we listen to the #1 song in our nation's hit parade. And again, friends, as we listen to it tonight, I want you folks to listen, and you might perhaps want to sing right along.